All right. Welcome to another episode of the Mod Pod. As always, I'm your host, Albert Delgado. With me, as always, as well, is Mr. Jose Martinez.
But as always, the Bears don't have a win. And when they do, we take some
He
shots.
takes some shots. All right. I'm going to crack open
This is a victory Tuesday for us.
got the can of 8 Troy Aikman's beer. Oh, shit. All right.
Just having a
Cheers,
little bit
my
of Lone Star. Possible sponsor of the pod.
Possible other sponsor. Okay. Down.
Hey,
Hey,
we got
coming
a
off a primetime dub of Monday Night Football. Surprising the world, underdogs of the century in this matchup.
I wouldn't say surprise.
I
I know.
wouldn't say.
No, like all the analysts all had the Pats completely destroying the Bears.
Mhm.
That's what the thought was. But surprisingly, Shefty said that 66% of fans, I guess on a poll online, were on the Bears side. And you
I
know
mean,
what?
if it was in Chicago, yeah, for sure.
And you know what? The Bears delivered. They
They
delivered.
did. Um, definitely, I mean, one of the better games for Justin Fields. I mean, I think this is like the Justin Fields everybody has been expecting to see.
He is who we thought he was.
He is who we thought. Okay.
And if he has a little bit of help,
Hmm.
I mean, we started off hot, and then we started losing players. Our center went down; he got carted off.
Yeah.
One of our DBs got fucking kicked in the nuts. Um, it looked a little scary at first. It was a little wet. Maybe we just need to have bad conditions to win.
I think it's just the rain becomes a home field advantage for the Bears. It's just like they get plus 20 on the stat sheet.
I'm not mad at it, man.
Might be something to watch out for.
So, couple stats: Justin Fields, 82 yards rushing. Maybe this is what has to happen. I know in the last pod I said, he can't be our leading rusher, but you know what? Fuck it. If it wins us games, but please protect him though. He did take a couple shots. I didn't see
Yeah.
any roughing the passer flags thrown for us. Typical. But 179 yards, one touchdown, one interception. The interception, man, I hate these tip balls. I mean, it is what it is. But we just dominated. We dominated the whole fucking game. I really wish that we would have ended the game with another touchdown, but we decided to kneel it because we were gentlemen. Uh,
Kneel it in Foxborough, and it was what is it? It was the first time the Bears have won in Foxborough
yeah, in a long time.
in a long time.
In a long time. I know Bill Belichick thought that he was going to pass George Hallis. Not today. Not against the Bears. You know, our running attack is just fucking fantastic. Monty
Mhm.
and Herbert are just they want contact.
They got
And
the 1-2
a
punch
lot
going.
of like just the plays that they were finishing off. There was a one play Herbert was gonna go off to the sideline. And he said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going right at this defender. I want to stiff arm him. I want to fucking have that contact." And I like that shit. I mean, he's averaging almost 6 yards a carry,
Mhm.
this motherfucker. And you know, big things are coming. And if this is uh just a little flash of what's to come, I'm okay. I'm okay with taking a couple more losses this year. But what I've been seeing is fucking progression from this team week to week, and I'm excited, man. I'm super stoked. I didn't get too many. Everyone was kind of quiet in the group chat. Everyone was like texting before the game, like, "Oh, is there anything that I can stream today? Because there's no football on." Everyone was just expecting typical a Bears flop on prime time. But you know what? We we fucking we showed out on the last primetime game. Thank God. There's no more primetime games for us. I can just watch in peace because none
Yeah.
of y'all motherfuckers watch the Bears game, and I'm at peace with that.
Okay.
Any takeaways that you saw last night?
Um, not. I mean, nothing that else that you didn't touch on. I mean, the 1-2 punch from Montgomery and Herbert. Herbert looks nice. Justin Fields, I mean, getting out there, there was like one where it was like third down and like 18, and he took it. He
Yeah,
converted for the first down with his feet.
yeah.
Kid's
And
got speed.
I was
He is shifty.
I was watching the Manning cast,
Yeah.
and um, for the beginning of that play, they're like, "Oh no, throw it away," and then he gets like 40 yards on it, and they're like, "Okay."
Well,
They're
to
not
be fair, they're not mobile quarterbacks,
right.
so no. But no, everything looked good. I didn't even know N'Keal Harry was making a comeback.
I
I
was
think
hoping
that's somebody that can start kind of developing. He showed that nice little, that little flash on that pass that he
right.
had. But I think he's somebody that will pay some dividends down the road for sure.
I was hoping that he was going to get a touchdown. I was banking on it, especially
Yeah.
going back to Foxborough. This is going to be a revenge game. Didn't turn out like that, but we got the dub, and I can't be mad at them.
You got Roquan
One,
Smith stepping back up. He had to make a statement after being mollywopped by Wentz
I don't want to
in
talk
the
about
other week.
it, but
Hey, he made a good comeback,
that.
sack and interception.
I mean, the defense showed up. Two of our
Yeah.
rookies got interceptions. I was happy that Mac was playing,
Mhm.
and then I was kind of scared once Zappy came in. You can just see a instant change.
Yeah, there's a confidence thing between the two
Yeah.
quarterbacks right now.
And you can kind of feel it with the players as well. I mean,
Yeah.
they kept flashing to Mac all sad on the bench and shit. It's like, why do that to that kid? But I also noticed like he's trying to like hype people up. He's trying to give some high fives, and he's kind of getting ignored.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you think that there's a quarterback?
Controversy. I think that there's got to be. He's coming off, fresh off an injury, but then he comes out there, and then you have the whole crowd in Foxborough just chanting,
Oh,
they want
yeah.
Zappy, and they're only, and it was way before the interceptions too. Like when the first, when they first went 3-and-out, when that first drive stalled, the chants began. So that's got to hurt kids' confidence for sure. Seeing that, having the fan base turn on them, that. So I think there is going to be some competition. That Zappy kid, he doesn't look bad. As soon as he came in, like you said, like it was noticeable, different energy. Pace was just different with them. The throws he was just making, he was putting some dots out there.
Oh, and we got burned. Obviously, it looked like we prepared for Mac. Once Zappy came in, he hit us with a couple deep shots, but we got back on our feet and we were able to kind of get acclimated with his style of play. But man, we made a statement last night. I was really hoping that we were going to stick it to him and have Montgomery maybe like run it in for another touchdown. That didn't happen, but I'm okay. We destroyed him 33-14, and for that, I bust out the good stuff. Got some Eagle Rare thanks to the Jeff.
All right.
Cheers. So I'll be sipping on that victory whiskey.
Can also cheers to
good stuff for victories, and hasn't been too often here.
It was not. Bears got a primetime win, and then Aaron Rodgers face down crying all over the field.
Oh, we'll get to that.
What more could you ask for? All right.
We'll get
Let's go to the Cowboys week 7 win over the Lions. Started off a little shaky.
Oh, man.
I'm not mad at it.
I know. I was lighting you up. A lot of people.
I'm not mad at it. It'd be different if Dak threw like 80 yards and 2 interceptions. He's going to come back rusty, and I said that. I was like, if I wanted a good game from him, I said, what did I say last week? 250 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? Is like what I would like to see him, just to come and ball out. Didn't happen. Obviously, he needed to knock the rust off. He's got to get that chemistry back in again. Last time we saw him play was week 1. Dude just broke his thumb, comes back from injury. I'm not mad at it. He developed the rhythm later in there. It would have been a little bit nicer if Noah Brown didn't fumble 5 yards out of the end zone, but that was a sick hit on him.
That was a hit.
Yeah.
You can't fault him for dropping that ball. 9 out of 10 guys are going to drop that ball.
Yeah, but much like your guys' run game, the 1-2 punch with Zeke and Pollard right now, especially with Zeke, where he had that little scary instance where he looked like he might have been down because that knee of his when he got hit looks like it hyperextended.
Yeah.
And then 3 plays later, he just hurdles somebody. It's like, okay, we haven't seen that since 2016. Still not fast, but at least he got up in the air.
Pollard is that explosive back, like the way Herbert is right now. But it was a good game for both of your running backs. I think Pollard outrushed Zeke, though, right?
Yeah, 83 yards on 12 carries. Zeke 57 yards on 15 carries, but he got the two, go ahead touchdowns at the goal line, of course.
Yeah, not bad. Dak, I see that he is trying to force the connection with CD Lamb, which is good. Like it should, that's the way it should be. So we'll see. See what happens.
We'll see what happens. I mean, kid still completed 80% of his passes. Again, I'd be more concerned if we were looking at a stat and it's like 30-40% completions. I would be hitting the panic button. But
you were hitting the panic button by halftime.
No. Not even. I knew we had it. The defense is solid. What's been carrying us, thankfully, is this defense. This defense just plays out of its mind. Micah Parsons is a complete freak. Then you still got Diggs doing Diggs things. Hey, it happens, okay? They found the rhythm. All right, that's all that matters. As long as they find the rhythm, they hold it. That's all I'm worried about. Other than that, Michael Gallup went missing, unfortunately. But I do like that it was questioned to Kellen Moore. Yo, what's the game plan for Gallup? He says we got to find ways to get him the ball. He is a pivotal piece. So I'm hoping he takes that to heart.
That's similar to what they did to Tyler Boyd in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. He's just blowing up right now. So hopefully it's the same for Gallup as well. But not next
week. Just not for next week. Gotcha. All right, so what are we going to jump into now? Some fantasy updates.
Yeah, I think someone wants to join though. I don't know if you want.
Oh, okay. We got Mr. Brightside, aka Luna, in here. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Yeah. Look at this guy. What's up, dude?
What's up, gentlemen? Okay, first off, I want to go back to what we just talking. What you guys were just talking about the Cowboys and Detroit game.
Classic.
If you were not scared by halftime, you're either blind or you're lying your ass off.
Oh my god!
Because you guys looked horrible. Not only did you guys look horrible, you looked so bad against a defense that was pretty much last in yardage in yards. They're also last in points. Or I'm sorry, they're 30th in points allowed, and you guys only scored 9 against them at the half.
But now, it ended up 24-6, right?
Yeah, right. But that has to go with the interception. It was the defense. The offense did shit.
I feel like you're projecting your Niners loss on me right now.
I think I could have fucking ran the ball against the Detroit Lions.
Hey, Albert, ask them if they lost to the Bears.
Hey, have y'all guys lost to the Bears this year?
Yo no habla inglés, señor.
No, I mean, I think I would have been more concerned if we would have went 14-0 to the half. But it was 6-0, still very manageable game.
It should have been
more concerned.
But it shouldn't have been. And I mean, it in all honesty, that pick that Diggs got, I mean, it was literally just handed to him. Hey, bro, my guy's gonna run about an extra 5 yards. You just sit right there, and I'm gonna throw it right to you.
So pretty much that was a glorified punt because they still went 80 yards up the other field. All right.
Detroit basically just handed y'all the game. It wasn't that you guys did anything extraordinary. It's literally Detroit handed you guys the game. That's what happened.
I see it as we capitalized on mistakes in the second.
But it's also kind of like the way you handed Albert the win in fantasy.
Yeah,
my guys are on a bye. All my studs are on a bye.
But you only scored like 45 points.
Hey, my guys were taking the night.
Hey, bro, I might be a little concerned, bro. I'm only 1 game behind you, big dog. Only 1 game behind. And my running back tandem, they looking nice right now.
I think I'll be all right.
Sure, first place. East team is in sole first place right now. 4-way tie right now for second place. The next segment is going to be brought to you by Viagra because they can't get it up. Frank, who I beat the fuck out of, he only scored 99 points. Mr. Brightside, 81 points. Got stunned by the bye week. I get it.
But you can look at the previous weeks. I was up in the 120s. My guys had to have an off week. It just so happened to be against Albert.
It happened. My team went dirty. Went
off. Yeah, you scored.
My running back tandem's going to be
for this week. You scored all your points for next week. You're going to be on the Viagra can't get it up list next week. Watch.
I got the GOAT, Kenneth Walker. He's ready. The kid's just
get out of you. He had one good game. That's it.
He's had 3 good games. He's been over 20 points, I think, 3 weeks in a row now. Kid's a beast.
Really?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, he's actually
Like he's like caught fire like crazy.
I know he's had a touchdown, maybe like 13, 14 points. I don't know. It was
pick up the
20.
points. I think he's
See,
actually
I'm looking.
It's progressed.
All right, yeah. So he started. Okay, so it went 14, 19, 28, but he's averaged a touchdown every single the past 3 weeks.
Oh, he's
But
done. He's done.
But he's averaging 20 touches a freaking carry. There's nobody else behind him in that room.
He may just give you another touchdown and you're done. You're done.
And Austin Eckler's turning it up right now too. For like he started off slow, but I think it's just because they can't throw it.
How Ruben feels about that trade.
Yeah.
Cheers, Ruben.
Cheers to that. Thank you.
Every time he scores, I just laugh. Every time that guy scores a touchdown, he did the panic thing. That's hilarious.
And then we have Jeff and Spider, both 80 and 90 points. Like I think they just didn't wake up early enough on Sunday.
Yeah, I think Jeff took his team to jury duty with him.
So have you checked on Jeff? Speaking of
Jeff. He's I'm not worried about fantasy football this week. Yeah, I wouldn't either. And I can't actually complain. I'm in 3 leagues and I went over.
Oh, I
lost all of them.
Undefeated. The Bears won. Green Bay lost. It's just fucking.
The Bears played yesterday. I didn't even realize that. I watched the season finale of House of Dragons yesterday.
Pretty clean. Can't lie.
I didn't want to see the Bears, man.
Thanks. Speaking of
like 2 retards fighting each other.
You fucking dick.
Hey, I won't lie though. I was looking every once in a while to see maybe Jacoby Myers was gonna have like the game of his life and have like 10 touchdowns.
Nah.
Yeah, it
wasn't happening.
I will say Justin Fields did look good. Not at the beginning, but he did look good. He looked like he got comfortable. I don't know if you can fucking hang your hat on he's the savior of the franchise, but I think he's a lot better than what Mac Jones is doing right now.
Yeah, and we were just talking about how the fans have turned on him already.
Wow, yeah,
the happy time.
I think Jacoby Myers had an interview like right after the game and was like, "Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad." I mean, it's what is it? Second year, isn't there always a sophomore slump? And he's coming up with injuries. I mean,
yeah,
he's also behind a really shoddy O-line too.
I mean, that franchise is so used to winning, man. When they start losing, they're gonna just abolish anybody who happens to be the
I was already seeing like Tom Brady should ask to get traded back to the Pats.
Yeah. Well, there's also just shit on 49ers thing saying we should trade Jimmy Garoppolo back to the Patriots. Right, back to the Patriots, and then trade Trey Lance to Green Bay and get Aaron Rodgers.
No.
I'd be on board with that.
I'm sure you would.
I take Aaron. We get Aaron, bro. It's wrap. Don't even play the rest of the season. Just give us our ring. It's done.
I already had called out that McCaffrey was going to get traded on the pod last week.
I honestly thought he was going to go.
Never thought that he was going to go to San Francisco.
Oh, you and me both.
I know once you heard that news, you didn't think it was real. You thought it was fake news.
Yeah, I thought Jeff and Spider were fucking with me.
Yeah, and I mean that's a blockbuster deal right there. I mean, y'all don't have a pick until 2026, but I mean that's a fucking great pickup.
Yeah,
well, he got traded, and then Robinson.
Hey, draft picks are overrated, bro.
Yeah,
Robinson from the Jags got traded. He went to.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Where did he go to again?
To the Jets.
To the
Jets because of the Brees Hall.
Yeah, they lost Hall. Man, that was my stud. That was my sleeper, and he was a stud. And now I lost him. I was 6-0 in my big money league. Now I'm 6-1 because that guy went down.
Yo, shout out to everybody that handcuffed Robinson and ETN because now you have 2 starting fucking running backs. Fucking maniacs.
I have Robinson in a league.
Nice.
And Taco was like, "Oh, I have Carter. He's gonna go off now."
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm surprised though. Like out of all those trades like that, was there any talk of anybody dialing up Kareem Hunt? Like I'm surprised he did not get traded.
Oh, I know, because he's not doing bad.
Yeah.
I would have thought they would have went for Hunt over Robinson, to be honest.
I think they want too much for Hunt.
Think so?
I mean, Hunt had very good success in what was he in then
Kansas
KC?
City before?
Yeah, I mean he was a star. I mean he was a good guy, good running back. And then him pushing a girl that called him the N-word thing happened, and then they ship him off or they cut him.
He
kicked her. It was a kicker.
Kicked her and shoved her. I mean,
it was more like a sweep.
Yeah, I mean, she called him the N-word, man. Anyway, we ain't gonna go there and get cut, but he was a good starter. So I think they're basing a lot of that on. I mean, look at what we got Christian McCaffrey for. I mean, a second, third, a fourth, and then a fifth the following year.
I would give him all those. Just take them.
I mean, Hunt. Because there were talks last year of it happening, and then before the season started, there were talks about it happening, and they were already saying they wanted at least a 1. And it's like, I don't know who's going to give that up. I mean, maybe the Rams. The Rams are hurting right now.
I think y'all made a move. I don't know if it's going to pay off.
I don't know.
But
I mean, we're a late team.
Y'all put up a fight at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Then Kansas City just fucking took over. Like, I can tell you, I was at the bar with Taco, and he was shinish. Like, he said he wasn't nervous, but he was downing his drinks a little too fast.
Yeah. I mean, at the beginning of the game, if we score on that touchdown where they fumbled the punt and Jimmy ended up throwing an interception, which I think the interception should go to Brandon Ayuk because he literally just stood there and watched the dude jump and catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to help your quarterback out. But I was looking at something earlier today. We lead the league in drop passes. And there's been at least 3 that I know of that would have been for like 60, 70-yard touchdowns that these knuckleheads have dropped. And 2 of those are in games that we lost. One was against you guys, and the other one was against Atlanta.
Who did you go to?
To you.
Oh, the Bears.
Yeah.
What are
you drinking over there? What are you drinking over there?
No, I just want
a little bit of Jack.
Affirmation, the affirmation of just.
Yeah. All right. So
my wife tells me, "Are you really gonna drink Jack Daniels while you're talking to the thing?" I said, "Hey, did you see? I went 0 for 3 in fantasy and 0 for 1 in real life, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of Jack."
Let the man cope, all right?
That's right.
Hey, so just as we're talking about, a little bit of fantasy grudge week. Me and you, Albert. Not only do the Bears play Dallas, I play you in our big money league.
Okay.
I see a trap game. Trap game.
I'm not trying to put a fucking dress on you like the way Taco put on Albert.
I think Albert might have a little bit nicer legs.
My legs are stacked. They're stacked.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put a dress on you or anything, but what are we doing? What do you think?
I mean, we just put like 25 on it.
25? Come on, man. $50. That's a man bet. 25 is back when we were like 15, 16 years old.
All right, we'll do 50.
50.
Dang. Oh, wait, are we betting on the game or are we betting on the fantasy?
I mean, we can do 25 on each.
Yeah, there you go.
At least you can.
But that can wash, though.
Yeah, but what if 1-1 and then y'all end up, it's a wash. That's gay.
Let's do 50 on the game.
50 on the game. What do you want on fantasy? I'll do some beer. Some beer on.
You give me your entire team.
Yeah,
we'll do like a 12-pack on the game.
I'll do that.
I mean, 12-pack on fantasy, 50 on the game.
That's fine.
12-pack of Cristal.
Hey, when we beat the Cowgirls,
oh my god,
we'll go to Stout House and fucking.
I really hope you Bears win. That way you'll ignore our loss to you and you just focus on the Cowboys.
All right,
both of y'all.
Let's go ahead and look to week 8.
Both of y'all will get this shit. Wait, before we go into week 8.
Oh, yeah, okay. Update us on the bets.
I'm not done. I'm not gonna let the Green Bay Packers fucking just Yeah. They took that fucking loss, and I called it out as soon as I knew Heineke was going to be the QB. It was fucking done for. And I just love seeing the fucking frustration on Aaron Rodgers' face.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they make sure that they do a zoom in on his face.
When he tells him you're supposed to go route, not cut off.
Yeah, Devontae would do this.
Yeah.
So, yikes.
Hold on, I think I got something. There it is.
He's like, why couldn't they have traded me to the Niners?
How do we make this on here? Oh, won't let me go all the way up.
Why couldn't they traded me to the Niners?
I like the way that looks though.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
There you go. I'm gonna keep that up there for the rest of the pod.
Poor guy. I give it up. I mean, but in all honesty, who really went into the year thinking the Packers were going to be better than what they were last year?
Well, a lot of people apparently, because they said that Aaron Rodgers is going to get MVP again.
But I mean, but I don't think anybody was going to pick these guys. I mean, there were even people saying they weren't going to win the division, and I mean, who said? Let's go back 5 years. Who would have said that at any point of Aaron Rodgers' career? Oh, they're not going to win the division. Right. I mean, they have nobody that they can throw the ball to. I mean, the frustration he's having is that he's hitting guys or he's throwing the ball and they're just not catching it. I mean, Dobbs, that guy, I mean, I don't know if he's got little Trump hands or if he's eating popcorn on the sideline, but that guy can't catch the ball worth of shit. Yeah. He had one yesterday that could have gone for like 60-something yards and right into the basket, and he drops it. I mean, that's not the first time he's done it. Yeah. I know I have him on my team as one of my to play for as one of my guys are on the bye.
I ended up dropping him.
I mean, I think
at this point in the season, it's too late. There's other people that you have more upside with. And you can just see the frustration with Aaron Rodgers right now. And he's even verbally saying, like, some of these guys need to get cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I don't know how that's going to translate to his receivers.
It's bad. I mean, that picture that he has right now there is pretty indicative of how he's feeling. And, I mean.
And I fucking love it. Love it.
I think it'd be better if it was Tom Brady doing that, but
I mean, that's what I was going to go to next. Is who thought that? I thought it was going to be a tune-up game for Tom Brady.
Oh
in Tampa Bay, and Carolina came out and fucking smacked him in the mouth.
I mean, Carolina's defense is pretty tough. I mean, they're not going to show it on the stat sheets, but I mean, even against us, even though we think we put up like 38 against them. I mean, the defense was stopping us. I mean, the defense was putting a little beating on us. But at the same time, I mean, I think it goes to show that if your house ain't in order, it's going to bleed out into the field. And I think that's what's happening with Tom Brady. I don't think his head is in it.
Nah,
I think he's going to just finish out his contract and I'm done. Or shit, maybe some of the Niners.
And I still haven't even seen my neighbor. It's been like 2 weeks now. She's not even answering my texts.
I'm doing an Amber Alert for the guy.
The last thing I wanted to talk about is just New York football. The Jets, the Giants. At least for the Giants, I know you have to be scared, Howard. Like, they're the real deal.
Didn't you play the Giants already? Cowboys?
They already beat them. Yeah.
Old
news.
I don't think they got about them. I don't think there's really, other than Philly, they have to worry about.
Philly's the only team I think we have to worry about, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, come on. The Giants, come on.
The Giants, they're the only.
I don't know. The Giants remind me of the Mets in baseball. It's like, oh, man, you're going to win 90 games and then fuck it all up in the end. I mean, they ain't going to do anything.
I mean, everybody's kind of been like if you look at if we're just looking straight box score, they beat the Ravens. They beat the Packers. They beat
the Ravens.
They beat the Bengals. No,
the Ravens.
They beat the Ravens and Packers. Those are two big
probably
teams.
One to hang your hat on, but the Packers.
But Ravens are kind of like where the Packers are right now. That secondary, they were starting nothing but practice squad guys in that secondary against them.
So I mean, they were keeping Lamar on wraps a little bit there.
But it's that. But I mean, he really has nobody that he's thrown to. I mean, he was out without Bateman, I think.
Yeah.
That game too.
Oh, so I mean, he's gonna be out without him too.
That guy's on and off. Like every time, like I have him on one of my other leagues, it's always like he went from healthy to questionable, healthy to questionable. It's like, bro, what's wrong with this guy? Just put him on the IR at this point. But no, I think they've just been taking advantage of circumstances as far as how the matches have been a little bit more favorable due to injuries. I mean, the Packers team is not what the Packers team has been over the past 4 years. Ravens again, super banged up.
So I think what Albert is saying is the Giants are indicative of their schedule.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
They're a product of their weak schedule.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think my concern is still Philly. Philly just the way that they're playing, they look like juggernauts right now. But we'll see what happens. Still a lot of football left.
Oh, yeah. I think Philly's probably the only team that you guys got to worry about in that division. Your Redskins, you can kind of kill.
Your what?
Your Bird Gauntlet.
Yeah. R.I.P. the Bird Gauntlet. Cardinals had to ruin it for the Saints. Man, and the Cardinals shouldn't have even been in that game the way it started off. Saints were actually balling, and then it just got out of hand quick.
What do you think is the blame for that? I mean, was it Kingsbury and I mean they were
like that. There's shakiness.
I mean, how obviously there's something going on with the coach and
we saw him yelling at him.
Yeah, tell him to calm the fuck down. Calm the mean. Would you imagine seeing Troy Aikman tell his coach that? Can you see fucking
Jimmy Johnson? No,
Jimmy Johnson. Can you see Walter Payton telling Mike Ditka to calm the fuck down? I mean,
also he's like fucking 5'5", yelling at his coach and shit.
Yeah.
D-Hop had to I haven't even been playing for fucking 7 weeks. You need to calm down.
Yeah. That was pretty bad. I think Shannon Sharp and them were talking about that. That's
a very disgruntled household there.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how long that's gonna last.
They were supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. Obviously, with Hopkins out due to his suspension. Like that.
I mean, I think later on the season they'll probably get it together and they might be dangerous, but
what the deal is with the Kingsbury is the Cardinals always start out decent or hot with them, and then for whatever reason they just disappear in December.
Yeah,
like that's always been since he's taken over. Like they start off hot and then December hits and they just go down the hole.
Right.
Because college football season is normally over at that point, so he's not used to it.
Kyler Murray is playing fucking Call of Duty, bro.
He's playing Call of Duty. New Call of Duty's coming out. Yeah, I'll have to see it. That's my favorite. Every time he loses and there was double XP weekend in Call of Duty.
He's got to rank up, bro. He's got to get that gold gun.
That kid. The fact that he had the homework clause actually means that he wasn't watching film, even though he tried to say that it was embarrassing that they put in. There was a reason why that was put in there.
Yeah, they didn't think he was putting in the work.
Yeah. All right, so let's. Where we at on the bets? Where we at on the rushing bet?
Oh, rushing bet. Monty 308, Herbert 464.
Okay.
So he's barely winning right now. Tony Pollard has 375. Zeke 443. So Zeke and Herbert right now are neck and neck.
Okay.
And then we don't even have to worry about.
Where the hell did Zeke get 400-something yards?
He's been averaging at least like 70 to 80 a game.
Well, not last week.
That guy.
So last week he had 57 last week.
I don't understand why you guys just don't start Pollard.
Because he can't pass block. That's why he's a liability at pass. He cannot pass block he's a liability. He gets ran over. Like the only reason Zeke gets more touches is because he's in there.
It just looks like Pollard just hits the hole a lot harder than
when it's first and when it's first or
second and 4.
Yes, but when it comes to you need a third guy to fall forward, there's Zeke right there for you. Third down and 1, boom, Zeke's gonna fall for 3 yards.
There were even rumors of you guys gonna unload Zeke.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but I feel like they still need somebody else behind Pollard because again, he can't pass block. He's a liability. Guy's horrendous.
with
When are you
Monty.
guys going to sign a receiver? So I want to know.
I think they feel comfortable with Noah. I think they're happy with how Noah Brown's been performing, to be honest, besides the fumble last week. But
Besides the fumble. Yeah.
I think they're happy with his performance. There's still guys back there that we still haven't even seen. Like I kept hearing like Turpin was going to be in the slot.
Yeah.
They're going to do all this other crazy stuff with the rookie that they got. So I don't know. I mean, but then again, that goes back to Kellen Moore being Kellen Moore. So who knows?
Yeah, I still think you guys need a true number one. Maybe Cooper didn't fit. I mean, I don't know why you guys got rid of Cooper. I mean, I like them
because they're scared of cap space, which is a myth, but whatever.
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah. If anything, if you look at the Rams, I mean, it's like how the hell do they keep signing all these guys?
Yeah.
For multiple years, other than Von Miller, it's like how do you keep signing these guys? But yeah, I think you guys. I mean, in all honesty, I think if you guys were to get an actual true number one, I think it would put y'all over the top. I'm not saying you're going to win the Super Bowl, but I'm definitely saying you'll be in the talks. But I don't think your secondary. I mean, I'm talking like later on down the years.
Yeah.
Later on down the year,
every year is Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're gonna get
every year is Super Bowl.
I mean, you guys have had some good teams. You had some shots, man. I just don't know what the fuck happens. I mean, like last year,
coaching baby.
I mean, you guys were primed to make a long run. You just happened to catch a 1-2 when the Niners came to town.
That's true. I think it just comes down to coaching, though. To be honest, that's why I don't like McCarthy. He's too conservative.
Yeah,
not for me. But get some. I don't know. I mean, maybe let Dan Quinn take over.
Oh, I mean, that's
let him bring in a different offensive coordinator if he wants to. But apparently, the defensive players respect him more than they respect McCarthy.
I liked Quinn. He was Atlanta, right? Was where he was with before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked them. I mean, the players there all spoke very, very highly of the guy. And I mean, I think if you guys kind of shit the bed this season, I think that might be a possibility. Didn't you guys just extend Quinn? I think you guys just signed him.
Yeah, Dan Quinn stayed on. And then, so, I mean, the talk going into the season was that if they don't make playoffs or something like that happens again, they just don't go further than, I guess, round one again. McCarthy's out, and then they're looking at Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Which I really wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah, but I don't think Sean Payton is going to.
I don't know if he's going to keep Dan Quinn though. That's
he's going to want to bring in his own guys, and they don't run the. Well, I mean, the Saints aren't going to run the same defense. If he brings in all his peeps, it's going to be different. I think you guys have the personnel for it. I think y'all are overusing Parsons. I think you guys need to just line him up as a defensive end and just leave him there. Quit fucking having him run around with fucking running backs. He's just going to get fucking hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he does good as far as being a defensive end and just dropping into coverage for tight ends, to be honest. I'm fine with that.
The real question is, who do you think is going to win?
All right, going on to week 8, Cowboys and Bears. Who do you got, Luna?
I mean, I hate to say it, but I got the fucking Cowboys. I mean, I think the Bears.
You fucking bitch.
I think the Bears.
Yes, sir.
Man, I mean, it's gonna be one of those. They are who we think they are, and we didn't let them off the hook. I think they're gonna fucking tear you guys apart.
Feed into my fucking energy going into
this. Where's the game gonna be at?
Dallas.
In Dallas.
Oh yeah, you're fucked. If it was in Soldier Field and you guys did the whole fucking rain dance bullshit before, maybe you guys have a chance.
We
won in
Foxborough.
But it's not a dome, bro.
Yeah, it's not Tom Brady Foxborough, bro. It's fucking Mac Jones Foxborough now. If you guys win, though, I'm gonna talk so much shit to Albert. At one, he's probably gonna block me on cell phone. He's probably ain't gonna invite me next year, next week to the podcast.
I'm going to light Spider up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Spider's riding on the Astros train right now.
So he probably might not even feel it. Is what
no, I don't care right now, bro. I'm just trying to win a World Series.
Yeah, fucking cheaters. Is there anything that you want to say to Taco after taking that loss?
I paid him my money. He can fuck off. But I do got to give him props because he texted me and told me where you guys were if I wanted to go out. But Mama said no, so I couldn't go.
Hey, gotta listen to the boss, man.
Yeah, I would have gotten shit faced if I had gone out to watch that. I was so fucking pissed, especially that fucking interception that I watched the guy. I even paused it and rewound it and started frame by frame, and that fool just did this. I was like, how the fuck? Help your guy out, man. Fucking hit the guy in the balls, yank him down, do something. No, I think that killed it. I think we score there. I think it's a little different.
Yeah.
But
Almost like the way it was in Chicago.
yeah, it just took all the wind out of ourselves and left it a prime spot for, Mahomes to do what fucking Mahomes does. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
So I feel like in the matchup for Bears and Cowboys, going back to that, I feel like the Bears are what we thought the Lions were kind of be, that scrappy upset team. I feel like that now should be the Bears.
Their defense definitely looked good.
The Bears have a good defense. Like, that's one thing. I mean,
Dak
the only
is
thing
gonna throw at least one interception.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's Dak. That's just the way Dak does.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, he hasn't thrown one yet. I mean, week one, never mind.
It's going to happen.
I don't know about all that.
I think the Bears have a chance if Dak has to actually play well to win the game. But if the defense takes over, it's done.
I think we've been doing pretty well against the run, so this is going to be great for both of our defense. It's going to be a defensive game, I think.
So in all honesty, I don't see why more teams don't do that. I mean, I would load up the fucking box. I mean, who are the Cowboys going to throw to?
Yeah.
I mean, Schultz. I mean, he fucking gets tackled and he's limping off the field. Comes back in, but he's fucking always limping.
No, they got the other two tight ends that are going to probably replace him since his agent dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like the front five matchup. I mean, and that was one thing about the Pats is they had a really good secondary.
Yeah,
they just weren't getting pressure. I think that's just something different. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, you got Micah Parsons. We just pick up some depth from whatever the freaking Raiders to rotate at defensive tackle. That dude's freaking like mammoth.
Yeah, he's humongous. Yeah, I actually did like that pickup. It was pretty interesting. All it did was boost your lineup that was already good and made it better.
I feel like it's more favorable with that front five just because of how shoddy the O-line looks for the Bears. Yeah. And I think Micah Parsons could be a problem for Justin Fields. I mean, he's a freak of nature that can close that gap. It doesn't matter how fast Justin is. That kid's just as fast.
Yeah, so, I think that's true. But
I think that'll be a difference maker, to be honest, is which defense plays better.
I think y'all's hole, other than wide receiver, what I've been screaming about, I think y'all's Dallas's hole is also y'all's offensive line.
Yeah.
Last week, I mean, against the Lions
were getting to.
Yeah, it should not have been that way. I mean, that kid Hutchinson, I mean, he looked like an all-pro. And then you look at the two games before that, he was almost non-existent.
Yeah. I mean, that was number one pick overall against our rookie, who was number 2 or 3 for us, whatever number he was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I mean, I agree.
But okay.
No, not excuse. I'm just saying I agree.
Yeah. If we lose, it's because we didn't play well.
No, if we lose, it's just because it was too much pressure on Dak's shoulders, and the defense was obviously not doing enough.
Say you only won because we lost, bro. That's why.
But we'll see. I got high hopes. We'll see what happens.
I'll definitely be paying attention to that game.
Mr. Brightside, thank you.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys
that
next.
Beard is fucking looking gorgeous.
Thank you, sir. I try. Yeah,
right,
if only I could get it to grow up here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's running away from my face.
All right, Luna, we'll catch you later, my guy.
Cheers, man.
I'll take it easy. Buddy. Stay safe. Bye.
All right, so where are we at now? Week 8 pick'ems?
Yeah. I only gained one game.
Nice.
On you.
So what's the overall?
We went 8-7, so it's 46-51. I'm chasing.
Let's go.
I don't know what it is. I pick with my heart sometimes. I just need to pick over here. Maybe I'm overthinking. Might be.
So you're saying I'm in your head is what you're saying. That's what it sounds like.
I don't know.
All right, well, let's start it off with Thursday Night Football. Baltimore Ravens at Tampa Bay. I think Tom Brady can only take so much criticism. I'm going to go Tampa Bay here.
What? Okay.
Big Lenny Fournette game, baby. I'm calling it.
He was non-existent.
That's why he's going to have a big game. It's got to.
Oh, against Baltimore.
For my fantasy teams that have I have them in 3 leagues, so I need it.
Ugh. Okay. I'm going Baltimore.
Gotcha. All right. Then we got Denver at Saxonville.
I have to go Jacksonville here.
Go Jacksonville as well.
Even if Russell comes back, I'm not sure. Have they announced that yet?
I don't know. I thought he was like him and his Wolverine blood. I don't know what the hell's going on with that guy.
I know. Wolverine blood.
I'll do a quick search. Russell Wilson. Something about pours his heart out and birthday post for Sierra. I don't see anything about injury. Yeah, I don't care.
How we were going with like corniness? They have like matching outfits, like all in red. Like,
bro, I hate Russell. He's a cornball. I randomly tweeted. This was like before the season started. Russell Wilson is a cornball. All of a sudden, some guy from left field like got mad that I tweeted that. I don't even.
Just recently? Or...
No, this was like before the season started. Like when he was doing the commercials.
Back at him. You should go back at him now.
I really I need to go back in there and do that.
Just do like screenshots of like all the bullshit, all the nonsense that he's been doing, and be like, okay, can we agree now?
Can we agree now? There's evidence out there now that he's an official certified cornball.
Let's ride, and then hashtag
let's ride.
So who are you going with?
I'm gonna go Jacksonville here.
Okay.
And then we got Bears at Dallas.
No.
Oh no, my bad. We got Carolina at Atlanta.
Yes.
Man, I feel like this one might go 50-50 to be honest.
It can.
I think it potentially can.
I kind of like PJ. I'm going Carolina here.
It would be devil's advocate. I'm gonna go Atlanta. All right, then we got Chicago at Dallas. I think it's safe to say who we know we're going for.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah,
right?
Cowboys for sure.
Okay.
All right. Then we got Miami at Detroit.
I mean,
come on, Miami.
Yeah,
I gotta go Miami here.
We're going Miami.
Tua's back. Okay, first of all, Tua, because I gotta say, the whole they had a whole little 15-minute introductory oh, I'm gonna take care of my body. I'm gonna slide when I need to slide. I'm gonna get rid of the ball. 3 plays in, he goes head first into a defender. What an idiot! Come on, bro. What are you doing? Doesn't drop a shoulder. He literally drops his head, goes head first. I think he's still concussed.
All right, but when you're in the game, trying to get those extra yards.
I don't know. I see a lot of guys. Hey, the only reason why Tyler Lockett has always stayed healthy, if you ever watch any of his film, somebody else had tweeted it. Before he gets hit, he just slides. That's why he's the only 30-plus-year-old receiver, and is as good a health as he is. He slides before he gets hit. He keeps himself healthy. So heat of the moment game, yes, I'll find it. I'll try and find it, and then I will at you on it because every time he gets it and he sees the defenders, whoop, I'm down. Can't touch me.
He's like, no, don't hit me. Maybe
that's why he stays healthy.
It's like, hey, I'm just gonna go down. I'm not gonna try to get any extra yards.
He's like, you're gonna get your stop. Already got a 40-yard catch. There's no need for me to get 45 and take 2 hits. I'm good. All right, and then we got. Let's see. We got Arizona at Minnesota.
You know who I have to go here?
Yeah, you have to go Arizona.
Yeah, I have to. They need to start dropping some fucking games. But who are you going with?
I'm going to go Minnesota. I'm going to stay with the hot hand, man. Coming off a bye week.
Look, I fucking hate all the, slowly, I never really hated Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
He's Kirk Cousins and he fucks up. But all this extra swag they're trying to put on him, they start putting a chain. Every win, they add a chain to him.
Yeah, he's a nerd. He's a fucking nerd, yes.
Fucking Wranglers and a fucking Hanes t-shirt.
Yeah.
And he has all these, no, we're not going to fucking do that. He's going to be Kirk Cousins the way he is every fucking year.
Yeah, he eats Cobb salads on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm going Arizona here. Minnesota.
All right. Okay. We'll go Minnesota. Then we got
I know that I have at least 2 points on you right here. I'm happy. Let's keep this going.
all right. Then we got Vegas at New Orleans. I'm gonna go Nola here. I like Nola at home.
Oh, okay. I have Vegas, and I hate even doing that because I really thought that Houston was gonna do something, and they didn't.
Then we got the Patriots at the Jets. Good matchup. Should have been flexed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm going Jets too, and Robinson gets a fucking tutty.
Then we got Pittsburgh at Philly. Got to go Philly here. Hate to say it, got to do it. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. It looks like Pittsburgh's gonna have a nice draft pick.
You know, unless this is like the game where freaking what's his name Najee shows up and he has like 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. I doubt it though, because that defense is pretty stout.
No,
but yeah,
I think Philly destroys him.
I can see that. All right, then we got Tennessee at Houston. I'm gonna take Houston here.
I want to keep going with Lovey, but I'm going Tennessee.
It's the Pierce era, baby. All right, then we got Washington at Indianapolis. Sam Ellinger's season. Now we get to see. This is the guy that I wanted as the backup. Now we get to see what Sam Ellinger is about. This is his team now for the Colts. Bye-bye, Matty Ice. I'm going Indianapolis.
I'm really surprised by that benching, though.
Well, so he got injured.
I know.
But they said it was going to happen regardless.
That's the thing.
But I guess the other deal is because they have Foles, and then Foles doesn't get the number 1 start. He gets moved back.
Once I heard that he was getting benched, I was like, it's BDN season. Like,
yeah.
How is it not? So we'll see what happens.
I think they just maybe they have something used for him since he is a mobile quarterback. Ellinger is.
Yeah.
Maybe they want that upside. So we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm going Washington here.
All right. Then we got San Francisco at the Rams. I hate to say it. I'm going to go Niners.
I have to go Niners.
You don't have to.
No, I have to because McCaffrey's going to have a whole week with them.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did terrible.
No, he didn't.
Like, they introduced him like little packages or whatever. That's fine. I think he's going to show up next week.
Then we got the Giants at Seattle. I have to actually do this. I have to go Seattle here. I need Seattle to get a dub.
You need them to get a dub?
Need them to. I just need them to knock down. I need them to show everybody the Giants are who we thought they were.
I'm going with the Giants because they are who they are.
This guy.
I mean, Seattle has been surprisingly good.
Yeah. Geno Smith has been surprisingly good.
But I think Saquon's going to have like 2 touchdowns here. It's going to happen.
It'd be a battle of the running backs, maybe.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker looking dope. All right, then we got Green Bay at Buffalo. This is going to be a murder fest. Buffalo. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks with Green Bay losing is always just like the little cherry on top. I like it.
All right, then we got Cincinnati at Cleveland. I mean, I think this should also be a no-brainer, but
I don't know what happened with
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, is he like hurt? Like I know he came back, but
yeah, he came back in the game. I mean, he had like 2 touchdowns, but that was before the injury, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm trying to see if I see anything on here. Let's see. Yeah, it shows active. It shows no questionable, nothing like that.
In Cincinnati all day then.
Then I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to say Jacoby Brissett and his Browns somehow do something stupid and win.
Wow. You're just trying to give me wins right now.
But am I? Or is it going to play out how I want it to play out? All right. So that is the pick'ems. That is this episode. Jose, I would say I wish you the best of luck, but I cannot do that this week because
man.
it is hate week. I don't
Um,
hate you as a person. I just hate your team. Just for this week.
Wait, I'm trying this over. We're getting
Joke's
a
on
dub.
you. This is still Cowboys Beer too.
We're getting a dub. And I can't wait for next week.
There's a 50% chance that either one of us will get a dub this week.
Hey,
Math
man.
does not lie.
You want to add just another bet?
All right, what do you want to add?
Whoever loses has to wear either a Bears or a Cowboys jersey on the next pod.
Okay. Deal.
Or at least some type of Bears.
Some type of apparel for the other team. Okay. Deal.
You heard it here first.
Joke's on you. Bears have the same blue as Cowboys, so I'm not even mad.
All right, man. Good luck to you. Hit that shit, Boldy Hugh.